Hello friends. In this video, we will show you the installation of Python on computers with Windows operating system. First, we open any web browser. We write python.org here, friends. When we type python.org, it directs us to its official page. There is a download section here. The first thing that automatically appears in the download section is Download for Windows. For the latest version, we click here. It directly downloads the relevant program to our computer. After downloading, when we click on it, the installation process begins. It downloaded a little faster on my computer. It may take a little longer on yours. Here we have two options. Since the default location in mine is D drive, it appears here. You can change the location of the driver to be installed. Yours will show C. With Customize Installation, you can install it in a different location and customize the options yourself. No need for now. Before installation, do not forget to click Add Python exe to path.
Apart from that, there is another feature here. If there is more than one user on a computer, if different people are logging in, if different sessions are opened on your computer, then it is useful to click this. There is no need to click this if a computer is normally used by one person.
Before clicking Install here, as I said, do not forget to click Add Python exe to path. We press Install. The driver we have chosen is the D driver by default, and we install our program here. After installing our program, we will go to the Start menu and find the relevant icon wherever it is installed and run it by pressing it. You see it as 64-bit. There is also a 32-bit option in older versions, but as of now, 64-bit is used directly in the latest versions. Windows 7 is no longer valid in these versions. You must have a version higher than Windows 7.
As you can see, the setup has been installed successfully. Now where did he upload this?
We press the Start icon to find this newly installed program. You see the list of our programs. Since we are looking for the name Python in this list, we come to the end, towards the letter P. The last one I installed here is the 3.12 version of the program. When we click on this folder, as you can see, 4 components are installed under one folder. The manual user installed the installation consisting of 4 parts, including the user manual. We will use the Python interpreter one. When we click on it, it will open a terminal for us. This terminal is called Python Interactive Shell or simply Python Shell. Here, in this Python shell, we can directly use the Python programming language. We can write Python codes directly here. For example, one of the main features of Python is the calculator feature. When you type 5 plus 4 and press enter, it writes the result. Or for example, we have the print function, which is one of the basic functions. Whatever you write in it is printed on you.
Here we can directly run Python-related commands. For example, when we say divide this number by 7 without a fraction, it divides. It reaches 493 without odd.
We will not use this terminal directly. We will install and use an interface called Jupyter Notebook as a separate tool. We will use Python via Jupyter Notebook. Working in this terminal, using this black screen is a little difficult. More user-friendly tools and interfaces have been developed and these interfaces are being used. Jupyter Notebook is one of these interfaces. Instead of running the codes in this difficult-to-work environment, we will install and use a different tool called Jupyter Notebook. Python is now installed on our computer.